folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my third rule. So today I will talk about a movie called Beast Race. Okay, this movie is an original movie. Yeah, it's a prime original. Okay, original movie. Okay, that and this movie is from Brazil. Okay, so today we are gonna talk about Brazil again. Okay, but before I do that, not before I do that, I will give a synopsis and give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie. But before I do that, first time here in this channel and you like this kind of content, talk about movies, you like talk about movies, series, anime, pop culture in general, leave a like and subscribe. Okay, it's really important that. Every like here, YouTube will recommend to 5 more people to watch my videos here. Okay, it's really important. So help the channel, give the support. Okay, and have you watched this movie? Put here below in the comments what do you think about this movie. Okay, and of course this channel needs more subscribers and we need your help. Okay, what you need to do is share this video to your friends and also your family and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers. Okay, help the channel, give it the support, because let's work together as Avengers and let's build this channel to grow more and more and more, and let's assemble. Work together is much better than work alone. Okay, so let's talk about this movie here. So like I said, it's a Brazilian movie called Beast Race. Okay, so Beast Race. So you see these people here. Okay, you see that. So this guy here, Rodrigo Santoro. Okay, that. So he plays a man who, so he plays a man who organized this game. Okay, so Beast Race, they organize this game. He organizes this game here, and people get money. Okay, then so it's kind of these app games, right? So and you use your money, right? So to get more money, you know what I mean, right? But sometimes it's not a good idea, right? Because maybe you can. It looks like a casino, right? So every time they said everybody win the game, right? Actually, no, not some of people, not everybody, but some people win the game, right? And not some people lose the game, right? That so it's kind of here. Okay, so so he organized the game. Okay, that so it's like a TV show. Okay, and they transmitted and they transmit this show on TV, right? That and we have some people who will participate in this game, right? And each participant they have a mask, a different kind of mask, right? And those masks represents an animal, okay? A dog, a cat, or a rabbit, a rat, right? And you know, maybe a bull or a cow or I don't know, right? So could be any animal, okay? And they need to race, so they need to run that. So like this, okay? So they need to run. Looks like Mad Max, right? So but let's say is Mad Max without vehicles, right? So let's say so they need to compete this tournament, right? So who is the first? So who is the first place will win a good prize, right? And we have the so I think it's like people subscribe there. Okay, so they so people subscribe in these subscribe here. Okay, okay. So they subscribe in this tournament, right? They put their names there, and so and each person they have this. A person will bet you. Okay, I mean that. So each person here has their and they put the name there in the movie, right? So but it's like the better, The better is a guy who will bet someone, right? And he will give some advice. Okay, so yeah, because each participant he will use communication, a device, right? So to communicate with their better. The better means like a person will bet you to win the game, right? So, oh, I bet this guy will win this game. Okay, this looks like the same idea for the horse race. Remember that? So yeah, it's the same idea. Okay, that so we have rich people. Okay, rich people will choose their participants. And they will bet. They will put money there, right? So who will win the? So and the good things about this game, the question is who will win the prize? The person who will bet you, or maybe you will win this prize. Actually, sometimes the better will win the prize, and not the participant. So that's happening here. Sometimes they say, okay, well, yeah, so and they put the money like 10,000, 10 million, something like that. Okay, and there are some people they want to participate in that because of money. Okay, but they discovered that because that money is not going to them, it's going to the people who will bet you. Okay, who will bet you to win the race. Okay, that so it's really interesting, right? That I like the story here. So and they explain what is that game, right? So and according to what they said, according to the movie, in the beginning of the story, they explained that so this game was created in 1890. Okay, 1890. And this game here is really famous there. Okay, so it's not based on a real story. Okay, that so we don't have this story in the real life. Okay, that so it's impossible we have that. And yeah, if you look at this place here, looks like this is Rio de Janeiro. Okay, Rio de Janeiro, but there's no house. Yeah, there are some houses, but not yeah. So it looks like yeah. So Rio de Janeiro, there's a place called favela. Okay, that is a poor place, right? So they use this poor place to do this game. Okay, that so but when you see the movie here, there are some parts of the Rio de Janeiro, okay, that they are so destroyed, okay, that so destroyed. That's they are so abandoned, right? So desert, okay, that so really each that doesn't remember a little bit Mad Max. Like that's why I said that the place there where they compete, right? This game looks like Mad Max, right? So, but without vehicles, right? So, cars, right? Without cars, right? And really good movie, okay? Really good movie, but for me, is a little long movie, okay? That it's like kind of 2 hours and a half, I guess, or 2 hours or 2 hours or 2 hours and a half. I don't remember now, but I know it's a little too long for me, right? So, but the story is really good, right? The idea is really good. Okay? Yeah, it looks like it's kind of this message, right? So who is rich and who is poor? Okay, that so it's kind of that we have this war between poor people and rich people, right? So we have this discussion here in this movie too, right? And yeah, because this guy he's really rich, right? But those guys here they don't have money, right? So they need this money to live, to have food, right? It's kind of a colony, right? So it's kind of a colony there. So really interesting. Okay, that so I like the movie here. It's really good, but it's a little too long. Okay, so it's too long. I think they don't need to put more minutes to explain the movie. I think is if it was like 1 hour and a half, I think it's gonna be okay, right? But 2 hours, I think it was okay. Yeah, there are some parts here. The we have some conversation, okay, interaction between the characters, right? And sometimes sometimes the conversation is a little boring sometimes. So you want to see the action parts, right? You want to see that. And these and one more thing here about this game here, they don't have rules. Don't have. You can do everything you want. You can do anything. You can do anything you want. So you can punch the guy. You can, I don't know, throw the guy somewhere. I don't know, but you cannot use guns. Okay, so you cannot use that. But you can punch the face. You can push the guy. Okay, you can push the someone. You can do anything you want. Okay, except use guns. Right? I don't remember they use guns here, but yeah. But it's exactly this story. Okay, it's a Brazilian movie. Okay, that so one more time, it's not based on the real life, the real story. Okay, it's just a fiction. Okay, that because most Brazilians will most Brazilians will think about right. Yeah, that exists in Rio de Janeiro. No, that exists in Rio de Janeiro now. No, that never existed in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, it's just a fiction movie. Okay, it's just a fiction. It's not a real story. Okay, and my rate for this movie here, I will give it 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, I really like the movie, but too long for me. Okay, but I like the I like his Rodrigo Santoro in this movie here. I like his acting. Okay, that so yeah, because in Brazil we have some soapy opera. What is that, Leo? Soap opera is like you have actors, okay, and it's quite like it's a TV show, okay. That so and we yeah, so old people like your mom or your dad, right? So or your uncle, your aunt, right? They watch this soap or opera, right? Yeah, we call this soap opera, right? And it's like yeah, because when we say novel, novel means you write down a book, right? So soap opera. Okay, now so they use some soap opera actors here. So sometimes when they have a conversation, it looks like some soap opera. Okay, looks like that, and I say, okay, so boring, right? Or something like that. But it's very good. In general, it's very good movie. Okay, and that's all I need to talk about. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. Here, so don't forget subscribe and leave a like. Okay, every like here, YouTube will recommend to 5 more people to watch my videos here. Okay, and have you watched this movie? Put here in the below in the comments what's your opinion about this movie. Okay, and this channel needs your help. We need more subscribers. So what do you need to do? Show this video to your friends and also your family and ask them to subscribe here and put their likes here. Okay, I want to see a lot of likes here in this video. Okay, and because my goal is to reach 500 subscribers. Okay, help the channel, give it support. Let's work together as Avengers and let's build this channel to grow more and more and more, and let's assemble. Okay, work together is much better than work alone. Okay, so I see you in the next video. So see you, take care.